Liberation, Tony-nominated play, moves to Broadway's James Earl Jones Theater, Fall, 2025. Broadway is about to witness a powerful new chapter in feminist storytelling as Liberation, the groundbreaking play that already captured off-Broadway hearts and won major accolades, prepares for its main stage debut. Picture this. A group of 1970s Ohio women gathering in a dusty Y basement. Wait, let me get this right. Their weekly consciousness-raising sessions weren't just coffee and complaints get-togethers. These were raw, humorous, and deeply vulnerable conversations that sparked small rebellions. And in Liberation, playwright Bess Wohl masterfully weaves this forgotten history with a present-day narrator, uncovering her own mother's radical past. When personal stories become political anthems, magic happens. But here's the twist. This time-bending journey isn't just a time capsule. It's a mirror. As director Whitney points out, these ordinary women fought for what feels today like by 1970s standards, revolutionary concept, equality. And when this story hits the James Earl Jones Theater starting October 8, 2025, with opening night October 28th, audiences will leave questioning what's been lost and how to reclaim it. This isn't your run-of-the-mill transfer. The Roundabout Theater Company's production claimed the Outer Critics Circle Award for Outstanding New Off-Broadway Play earlier this year, proving audiences and critics alike. Wait, is that enough? After all, awards are great, but the real test comes on Broadway's biggest stage. And for Wohl, who calls this play a long-held dream, the stakes are high. Will this Midwestern story gain the national attention it deserves? White believes so, framing the play's setting as a deliberate choice. The Midwest is my home, she says, and the play asks what happens when ordinary people demand extraordinary things. Tickets for this strictly limited 14-week engagement go on sale August 11 at telecharge.com. But the real question is how this story will land in 2025's cultural landscape. Will today's audiences connect with these women's struggles? Can a play rooted in 1970s consciousness-raising feel urgent today? And this is the part most people miss. Liberation isn't just a history play. It's an invitation to complicate our understanding of feminism. Those basement conversations, they're not relics. They're seedlings for the progress we steal comforting ourselves exists. So, when a narrator unearths her mother's activist past, are we watching a bygone era or a blueprint for today? Wohl confesses, bringing this story to Broadway feels like a dream fulfilled. But bravely, she's not shying away from complexity. The play hops between eras, forcing us to confront what's been buried and what's still being fought. White adds, this play makes the personal political in a way that feels both intimate and expansive. Yet this raises a provocation. Can art really change minds, or just reflect them? The full cast and creative team announcements are pending, but we know this much. Liberation arrives on Broadway with purpose. It's not here to settle old debates but to ignite new ones. So will you be there to witness it? And more importantly, what's your take? Can a 50-year-old story about women's liberation still disrupt our current conversations? Note, all product placements, telecharge.com, and award titles are retained verbatim per original. Bess Wohl's Liberation, a new play on Broadway. Are you ready to dive into a play that not only entertains but also delves deep into the heart of feminist history? Bess Wohl's critically acclaimed play, Liberation, is set to make its Broadway debut this fall, and it promises to be a journey through time and emotion. But here's where it gets controversial. How much do we truly understand about the struggles and triumphs of the feminist movement, especially in the context of everyday lives? The Roundabout Theater Company is bringing Liberation to Broadway, with previews starting on Wednesday, October 8th at the James Earl Jones Theater, and the official opening on Tuesday, October 28th. This limited engagement will run for 14 weeks, offering audiences a unique opportunity to experience this powerful story. The production, directed by Tony Award nominee Whitney, is a collaboration between producers Daryl Roth, Eva Price, Rachel Sussman, and Jenny Gersten. It's no surprise that Liberation has garnered critical acclaim, having earned rave reviews and the Outer Critics Circle Award for Outstanding New Off-Broadway Play during its world premiere at Roundabout Theatre Company earlier this year. So, what makes Liberation so special? It's a play that seamlessly blends humor, heart, and vulnerability as it follows a group of women in 1970s Ohio who gather weekly in the basement of their local Y for consciousness-raising sessions. These candid conversations serve as a catalyst for personal growth and political awareness, highlighting how everyday moments can lead to significant change. But the story doesn't end there. Liberation also introduces a present-day narrator who discovers her mother's radical past before she became a wife and mother. This interweaving of past and present creates a poignant exploration of memory, identity, and the enduring impact of women speaking their truths. Playwright Bess Wohl, a Tony Award nominee herself, expresses her excitement about bringing Liberation to Broadway. This play has been a part of my heart for a long time, and I'm thrilled to share it with Broadway audiences through this fantastic team. Director Whitney adds, Liberation is a play where personal stories become political. Set in the Midwest, which I call home, it follows ordinary women fighting for what should be a given: equality. I can't wait to bring this story to Broadway, a place where great American storytelling thrives. While the cast and creative team for Liberation are yet to be announced, one thing is certain: this production is poised to be a must-see event on Broadway. It's a reminder of the power of storytelling to inspire change, and a call to action for us all to continue the fight for equality. So, what do you think? Are you ready to be transported back in time and inspired by the courage of these women? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Bess Wohl's Liberation, Broadway transfer announcement. Imagine a play that not only entertains, but also provokes thought and sparks conversations about the past, present, and future. Bess Wohl's Liberation is set to do just that, as it transitions from an extended off-Broadway run to a 14-week limited engagement at Broadway's James Earl Jones Theatre this fall. Directed by the talented Whitney, who is known for her work on The Last 5 Years, previews will kick off on October 8th, with the official opening night scheduled for October 28th. But here's where it gets controversial. While some may argue that the play's themes are timeless, others might question whether the issues it addresses are still relevant in today's society. What do you think? Let's dive in and explore the details. Bess Wohl, a Tony nominee for her work on Grand Horizons, has been dreaming of this moment for a long time. Bringing Liberation to Broadway is, quite literally, a dream come true for me, she shared in a statement. This play has lived in my heart for a very long time, and I'm beyond thrilled to continue its journey with this fantastic team at this moment. I can't wait to share it with Broadway audiences. The anticipation is palpable, and audiences are eager to see what this talented team has in store. Set in 1970 Ohio, Liberation follows Lizzie as she gathers a small group of women to discuss their lives and the world around them. What starts as a simple conversation quickly evolves into a necessary and bracingly funny attempt to change their own lives and the world. Fast forward 50 years, and Lizzie's daughter finds herself grappling with the same questions her mother did, leading her on a journey through the past to find answers. And this is the part most people miss. The play beautifully illustrates how the struggles and questions of one generation can echo through time, resonating with future generations. The off-Broadway cast featured an impressive lineup of talented actors, including Tony nominee Betsy Adam as Margie, Audrey Corsa as Dora, Kayla Davion as Joanne, Susanna Flood as Lizzie, Crystalline Lloyd as Celeste, Irene Sophia Lucio as Isadora, Charlie Thurston as Bill, and Adina Verson as Susan. Each actor brought a unique depth and energy to their roles, making the play a memorable experience for audiences. While the cast and creative team for the Broadway transfer of Liberation have yet to be announced, fans are eagerly awaiting the news. Who do you think will be part of this incredible journey? Share your thoughts in the comments below. As we look forward to the Broadway debut of Liberation, it's clear that this play has the potential to spark meaningful conversations and inspire change. But what do you think? Will Liberation live up to the hype, or will it fall short of expectations? Let's discuss in the comments and see where the conversation takes us. After all, the best part of theater is the dialogue it inspires both on and off the stage.